Yeah, you read that right. And I know what you're asking. Why would somebody want to start over? Why would somebody want to start with 0 subscribers? And it's because I think I did it wrong. I know some of you that know me, on the off chance you do recognize me, are like, why? You've got a decent following among multiple platforms. You've got viral videos. You've gotten paid for this. Why would you want to start over? And it's simple. It's because I'm not doing something I can be consistent with. I always love skits. That's where my heart's at. Since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an actor. When I figured out people were writing scripts that they created and making their own videos, I was dumbfounded. And when I figured out they were getting paid for it, I knew I had to do it. So I'll never fully step away from skits, but it's time to change my content. I've been creating content for about 2.5 years now. There's been a lot of downs and some ups, but I'm not getting what I think I should be getting out of my content. And that's no one's fault but my own. The lack of consistency mixed with my anxiety, coupled with the I don't know what the hell I want to focus on, put me in this position. But I'm at that point where I want to be able to post something every day and be compensated for it on a regular basis, not just seasonally. So for those of you who don't know how Instagram Reels work, Instagram doesn't have a threshold that you meet like YouTube or TikTok. You have to be invited to be able to get paid for your content, no matter how well it's doing. And you only get a certain amount of days that they'll continue to pay you for your content, even if it's doing well past that period. So I'll show you guys everything I've made as a micro content creator, just so you can kind of get an understanding of what you could potentially be making, but understand it's not going to be consistent. So this is how much money I've made since starting content. This is strictly from Instagram. I didn't add in TikTok. I'll just do it in the total dollar amount. TikTok was so minuscule, I really debated putting it in there. But in the spirit of showing you how much I actually made, I put it in there. Now, you have to factor in that it took X amount of time for me to be invited to this. I mean, obviously it took over a year. And the fact that they only pay you for 90 days worth of your content. It's not lifetime like YouTube is. So the $223, I believe it was, could have easily been $650 to $700, but they stopped paying me at the 3.9 million mark as opposed to the 11 million mark that I hit. I spent so much time trying to optimize my content for the wrong platforms, because that's what you do. You figure out what platform is benefiting you the most, you make your content specifically for that, and then you branch out. I was getting paid pitifully, but I was still getting paid. So I thought that content was good enough to translate it over to this platform and actually make money from it. But I was never able to translate that success from the other platforms to this one. I think more than anything, I just need a fresh start to rebrand myself. So I won't be getting rid of my other channel. I'll still be posting skits and gaming on there, but this gives me an opportunity to focus on my content on here from day one. And I'm just gonna yap because I'm great at that. So I hope this finds you well. I hope this video sheds kind of some light on my journey and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And hopefully it gives some micro content creators an outlet and a thought about where they want to continue from here. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for being here with me, especially if you were with me these last 2.5 years. It's been an amazing ride, guys, and I'm just really excited for what's to come after this. So I'll see you later. Locks out.